Another heavily discussed topic that people always want answers to is downtime and how they can speed up the process, how long it's going to take, etc. etc. So hopefully this module will really help people get a good understanding of what's involved and how to speed the process up. How can I keep downtime to a minimum? Well, this is a very common question associated with getting a hair transplant, and one of the most common reasons for not getting a hair transplant sooner in many cases. Many guys know which doctor they're going to go with after much research, but then need to wait months, sometimes years, to get an appropriate window of downtime in order to pull the hair transplant off unnoticed by family, friends, and work colleagues. Downtime is a pain in the backside. No doubt about it. It's a very frustrating period. However, you can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs, as the saying goes. Downtime is definitely an element of the whole hair transplant process you need to consider when embarking on your hair transplant journey and give it appropriate consideration. Depending on the size session, obviously some patients' downtime is less than others. Smaller sessions can get away with a shorter downtime period compared to larger session sizes. Healing is only half the battle. Many guys heal up with no real evidence of surgery in as little as 10 days. But some can still have lingering redness for quite a long period of time, especially fair-skinned patients. There is also the factor of having to have the recipient area shaved down in order to achieve the best result possible and provide the doctor great flexibility and precision. The answer to the question of how much downtime do I need is an impossible one to answer, as it's such an individual thing. But I recommend that you give yourself as much downtime as possible, an absolute minimum of 2 to 3 weeks, and ideally 4 to 5 weeks, especially for larger strip sessions. If you can wear a hat to work, then you're laughing, because you could literally be back to work within a few days if you wanted to, but for the vast majority, wearing a hat at work is not an option, and the appropriate amount of downtime post-op seriously needs to be considered. I have received a number of hair transplant sessions over the years, and never once have I been able to get back to work within 2 weeks, and I know all the tricks. Always plan for the worst. Have the time off and not need it, then need the time off but not have it. Tricks of the trade. You can apply various things to speed up the process, i.e. aloe vera gel, emu oil and distilled witch hazel to the treated areas to help soothe and speed up the healing process. Take MSM to speed up existing hair's growth, since any native hair will have been shaved down, and this will help speed the hair growth up. Use concealers in areas once hair is long enough to help bulk up and disguise lingering redness. Wearing a hat can buy you valuable days. Growing hair long pre-op to help disguise areas worked on. This is a good way because you can use your existing native hair to comb over areas that have been worked on. Alternatively, buzz the hair short pre-op in advance so that people you see on a day-to-day basis don't notice the new buzz cut post-op. This especially works for FUE guys. Take a holiday post-op and take yourself out the loop for as long as possible, ideally 3 to 4 weeks.